Your age does not disqualify you. God is not looking at your age. He's not looking at, oh, you got to be 20, you got to be 33, you got to be 35, you got to be 40, you got to be 50. No, he's not looking at your age. He's looking at two things. Are you available and are you obedient? Are you available to do the things that I'm asking you to do? And are you obedient to the instructions I'm giving you? Let's look at people in the Bible. You have David. David defeated Goliath as a teenager. But David did not have the skills of a regular army soldier, right? David was minding his business, doing what he was doing, and then God had need of him and he went. He was available. He was obedient, right? He defeated Goliath being a scrawny boy. Scrawny, not even built to go ahead and defeat a giant. Cool, let's look at Josiah. Josiah became king at 8. Not even in double digits. He became king at 8. And then later at 16, he led a spiritual revival. Why was Josiah able to do these things? Not because he was qualified, but because God called him, he was available, and he was obedient. Let's look at Mary. You love to talk about Mary, right? Mary was a teenager, minding her own business. But she was pure. God had need of her, and she was available, and she was obedient. And because she was pure, she lived a righteous life. She was not defiled. She was available and obedient. God decided to put the Savior of the world in her belly as a teenager. She was a teen mom. I say all this to say that your age is not disqualifying you from where God is calling you to. You can be young and still make an impact. You can be young and God still have great need of you. It's all about, do you have space to let him have need of you? Are you going to be obedient to what he's asking you to do? Because granted, David, Josiah, Jeremiah, Timothy, Mary, all of our young people in the Bible that had impacts, the call was heavy. It wasn't light. It wasn't easy, but they obeyed. They obeyed and God favored them. They obeyed and God took care of them. They obeyed and God gave them provision. They obeyed and God blessed them. What God is trying to get you to go to is not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy yes. But you can't use your age and say, I'm not qualified, when God said, I'm not even looking at your age. I've never looked at your age. I can care less about your age. You don't have to be older to be obedient. You can be obedient now. You don't have to be older to have time and availability for God. You can be available now. You might even make it to old age and you're waiting for the right time to obey. You're waiting for the right time to let God have his way. Baby, today is the right time. Right now is the right time. Go ahead and listen.